K12GM SKYWARN 6 will be standing by.
WX1BOX at the National Weather Service in Taunton on the air with a severe thunderstorm warning. These storms have had a history of significant wind damage across central Mass.
There's no question that improvements in weather technology mean improvements in public convenience and safety. Armed with readily available reports in the form of daily forecasts, watches, warnings, radar, and satellite images, the public can plan their cookouts or know to carry an umbrella. More importantly, they can prepare their families in the event of dangerous weather situations. In New England, that can mean floods, icy winter weather, strong damaging winds, or severe thunderstorms. If the information is used to protect lives and property, then the accuracy of this information is vital. Amateur radio or ham radio operators, many of whom are trained by the National Weather Service to give surface reports, is an essential forecasting tool. Amateur Radio SKYWARN Coordinator Rob Macedo, KD1CY, and National Weather Service Taunton Amateur Radio Station Operator Carla Vaney, N1FY, speak to the importance of this level of reporting to the warning process.
Amateur radio is responsible for roughly 90% of the damage reports that are received, and roughly half to two-thirds of the rainfall reports in the wintertime, the snowfall reports that are received. So we're prepared to do that public service once again here, and we have the operations here at the Weather Service in Taunton really to do two things. One is, if there was communications failure, we would be available for that because amateur radio is where all else fails, but also to offload the communication components that are at the weather office. With roughly 5,000 spotters in the NWS Taunton County warning area, it's important that there are multiple means to communicate. There's the internet web-based reporting form, there's the NWS spotter line, and there's also our amateur radio station here. And by offloading a lot of the amateur radio traffic onto our nets and through our system here, we're able to offload the spotter line so that non-amateur radio operators can call in, give their reports, and we avoid a situation where we've had communications overload.
Over the years, we've now been able to get the meteorologists here really supporting the SKYWARN program. They're fully behind us. They look forward to calling us in and having us provide the reporting for them that they're looking for. As you know, a lot of the radar imagery doesn't give them real-time, ground-level information. It allows us then to step in and give them that ground level reporting that they need to verify the information that they are getting through the radar and then provide more accurate forecasting down the road.
Forecasters can rely upon hams and other SKYWARN volunteers to provide an on-the-ground look for what their radar and satellite systems show. It is only through this ground truth that meteorologists can get a good handle on what is going on. Let's take a look how amateur radio operators working with the SKYWARN program handle a typical severe weather threat.
This is WX1BOX at the National Weather Service in Taunton, monitoring strong thunderstorm activity in the Southbridge-Sturbridge area. Looking for any reports out of the Southbridge-Sturbridge area. The storm is building and we expect to warn it shortly. WX1BOX. The National Weather Service in Taunton has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southern Worcester County and central Massachusetts, including the city of Milford, until 2:15 p.m. At 1:32 p.m., Weather Service radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing nickel-sized hail and damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour. This storm was located near Southbridge and was moving east at 30 miles per hour. Looking for any reports in the Charlton, Southbridge area and points east.
I just thought I would report that the extremely heavy rain set in about 5 minutes ago, and 5 minutes has completely overwhelmed my gutter system. I'm located off of Route 12 in Oxford.
Okay, very good. Any hail or strong winds, wind damage where you are?
That's a negative.
Okay, keep us advised if you see any or hear of any in and around town.
Okay, yeah, we have the same here, heavy rain, and winds picked up to about 35 miles an hour.
Activity is now moving into the Sutton, Mass area at this time. Looking for any reports out of that area.
WX1BOX, go ahead.
It just stopped raining here a couple minutes ago, but we had an inch of rain in about 15-20 minutes.
I can take it.
Okay, received.
Southeast Worcester, southern Norfolk till 3.
WX1BOX, National Weather Service, Taunton. We are reissuing the severe thunderstorm warning for southern Worcester County, and also we'll be expanding into southern Norfolk County until 3 p.m. WX1BOX. We have a severe thunderstorm warning for southeast Worcester County and southern Norfolk County until 3 p.m. And at 2:15 p.m., Weather Service radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing nickel-sized hail and damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour. The storm was located near Mendon, moving east at 45 miles an hour. This cell is moving into southwest Norfolk County towards the Franklin-Bellingham area at this time.
We'll keep an ear in that direction. I'll make a couple of calls here as we go along. K1HRV.
Thanks, Dave. And the cell still looks quite powerful in that area.
Strong winds, thunder and lightning, no rain, no hail. Anything else coming behind it?
Negative, but can you check with any folks and elsewhere in Blackstone, Mendon, Franklin? We believe that storm's got to be doing potentially large hail and wind damage. And the cell has really increased in the last scan. That cell is extremely intense in the Franklin area at this time. We need any reports out of the Franklin area. WX1BOX.
Well, Norfolk by the Franklin line, and it just started extremely heavy rain. But winds are moderate, not particularly strong yet. Okay, can you copy Rob Norfolk by the Franklin line?
Copy that, and please give us frequent updates. It's just you're on the western edge of it at this time. It's not looking good, Bill. WX1BOX. K1HRV, WX1BOX.
Yes, go ahead, Rob.
It's coming right over Franklin, Norfolk, Rentham, and Point South, and I'm getting extremely concerned about it. Now on VUX, WX1BOX. Any luck?
Okay, Phil, why don't you hang tight there a little bit? No sense taking an unnecessary risk. You can stay with your family for a moment.
Keep calling frequently, please, WX1BOX.
Well, I'll let you report anything unusual. WA1.
Got power outages in Rentham.
Okay, thanks. Okay, I understand you just lost power in Rentham. Yeah, the power keeps going on and off here. I'm going to switch the battery. The winds are quite heavy. The trees are really swinging around, and I might lose my 160-meter dipole.
Golf ball size hail.
Golf ball size hail.
Good to hear from you. How are things in Norwood?
Moderate rain, a little bit of wind, thunder in the distance.
Received golf ball size hail in the Lake Pearl area of Franklin.
In the Lake Pearl area.
Thank you very much, Bob. We appreciate it.
Yeah, that's right.
Focus a little more towards the south in the Rentham area. We have WA1AR. Any other stations in the Rentham-Franklin area?
Break priority.
We appreciate that, Bob. Thank you very much.
We just received a report of golf ball size hail in the Lake Pearl area of Rentham. WX1BOX.
Okay, Alan, I don't know where you are in relation to that. Keep your eyes open.
National Weather Service at Taunton has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for extreme northern Bristol and northern Plymouth counties until 3:45
issued a severe
p.m.
thunderstorm
At
warning for
2:40
extreme
p.m.,
northern
Weather
Bristol
Service radar
County and
indicated a
southeastern
severe
Mass,
thunderstorm
northern
capable of
Plymouth County and
producing golf ball
southeastern
size
Mass,
hail
including
and
the city
damaging
of
winds in
Brockton
excess
until
of 60 miles per
3:45
hour.
p.m.
The storm was
The
located near
National Weather
Franklin,
Service
moving
operator
east at 30
indicated a
miles per
severe
hour.
thunderstorm
A spotter
capable of
recently
producing
reported
golf ball size hail
in the Lake
and
Pearl
damaging
area
winds
of
in
Rentham.
excess of 60 miles per hour. The storm was located near Franklin and moving east at 30 miles per hour. Spotter recently reported golf ball size hail in the Lake Pearl area of Rentham.
Can you give us details? Are you seeing any wind damage, the extent of the flash flooding, and the hail?
Heard of hail being spotted. Do not have any at this time. We do have minor wind damage at this time.
P. Hail in Foxborough.
P. Hill, Foxborough.
National Weather's on.
Oh, not too pretty. Yeah, I did get hold of Gil. He's around until 4. He's going for dinner.
Copy that. Any other reports?
Finishing stuff with the man here. I was trying to get on the radio, but unfortunately it's going to be a few minutes.
No hail. Still raining, but the winds have subsided.
Okay, tree down on a house in Beach Street in Franklin. Anything else, Bob?
Yeah, Dave, we got another report out of Franklin with a tree down on a house on Beach Street. I haven't had a chance to look at the radar to see where the next area
Thanks,
is concerned.
Bob. We really appreciate it. WX1BOX.
Okay, thank you, Rob. Any other stations in the Franklin area?
Mansfield Easton?
More probably toward Easton.
WX1BOX, National Weather Taunton. Looking for any reports out of the Easton and Mansfield area. WX1BOX.
It's almost there. It's not quite there yet.
Yeah, Jim, we were flying around different repeaters with a very powerful cell in Norfolk County. Wanted to check in with you, see if you had anything for us.
To mine, who lives in the town of Hopedale on the Gopher Town line. And they said that they had torrential downpours, strong winds, and a lot of branches. Nothing very big, no trees or anything down on the roadway, down at people's yards. I'm in the town of Mendon now, mobile, and seeing, just small stuff.
We had numerous 2 to 4 inch diameter branches down.
Okay.
So, about 215-ish.
Even Oakdale? 2 to 4 inch branches.
There's probably going to be more. We got a guy who's kind of checking out the area. Ready to copy.
Okay, Foxborough. Report by KB1CYO. A tree, 6-inch diameter tree is down, partially blocking Central Street.
WX1BOX, go
Tree
ahead.
is down, partially blocking Central Street near Elm Street in Foxborough. East Foxborough reports 1.06 inches of rain. East Foxborough, 1.06 inches of rain.
Okay, what town was that in,
Foxborough
Bob?
Fire radio is out of service. Over.
Copy that. Very good. Yeah, thanks for those reports. WX1BOX.
Heavy rain and about 30 to 40 mile per hour winds in Rockland Center. Sounded like trees down in the state forest in Foxborough.
Town
Copy
in
that.
Foxborough.
I will relay that to the Norfolk County guys. Dave, FYI, we just received a report on Bridgewater Net of numerous trees down in the state park in Foxborough. So, Joe, the situation right now
Thanks,
is
Bob.
estimated winds to
WX1BOX.
40, numerous homes struck by lightning in 4 or 5 towns. And we're trying to see if there's more wind. There's also a lot of trees down in the state park in Foxborough.
Cool. Sorry when the storm before went right over. So.
Yeah, where nobody was.
Hey, tree down in South Street, I'm trying to get some information on it.
Over, Joe.
Take a walk.
Mead Avenue in Milford, a tree went through our house.
Oh, wow. Okay, we got time on that?
Just came in just now.
Okay, copy that. A tree down on South Street, and we'll get that put in here. Okay, so it's a couple of large limbs down in Walpole on Winter Street.
SKYWARN spotters and amateur radio operators involved in SKYWARN enjoy monitoring the weather. When spotters see conditions that meet reporting criteria, they notify the National Weather Service via amateur radio, telephone, and the internet. These reports are used to validate current Weather Service warnings or update a forecast. Reports are recorded and posted via the web in a product called the Local Storm Report, or LSR. National Weather Service Taunton Science and Operations Officer Dave Fowley emphasizes the critical link between amateur radio and forecast verification.
These folks are the grassroots for us to help dig up what's going on out there, to report to us, most importantly in real time, what the sensible weather conditions are in their area. It's vital. They're in areas that can be very remote, in places that we don't often hear a lot from. And their data is so timely and invaluable to us, both from a warning and operations standpoint and from a verification standpoint after the fact. We're fortunate to have literally thousands of people involved across our county warning area. And from an amateur radio standpoint, the benefit for us here in Taunton is that they are so timely and so efficient in coming into our office, physically being right here in the building, right next to us, as we are going about our warning and forecast business. Very critical cog in our wheel of warning and performance.
Getting involved in SKYWARN is simple. The National Weather Service provides training every spring to anyone 16 years or older. The focus is on weather scenarios common to the Northeast, how to spot them, and what to report. You'll then receive a card with your unique spotter ID number and how to contact the National Weather Service with your report. An amateur radio license is not needed to be part of SKYWARN, but it's easier than ever to earn and can be especially helpful in a crippling emergency. Amateur radio through SKYWARN has proven to be an invaluable source of information used by forecasters at the National Weather Service to provide accurate and timely warnings to the public. For more information on SKYWARN in southern New England, visit the National Weather Service Taunton webpage at weather.gov/Boston or the Eastern Massachusetts Amateur Radio Emergency Services webpage at ares.ema.arrl.org. Thanks for watching and happy spotting.